Hey Al, I thought I'd just give you a video talking about everything we've been doing with your swing, just to give you some more clarity, give you a better mental picture and a clearer direction for what it is you're taking your game and why you're going the directions you're going. So these are two drills. One is to, obviously, left foot's turned in here, to give you a bit of a bracing going through, and this other one is your tippy toe back on your left side. So in order of things to change, and the reason why we want to change in this order. First thing is your backswing. So with your backswing, we want a big deep turn, which this drill on the right hand side is going to give us. A big deep turn. So your right leg is bracing, your right hip is taking the load, your hips are heel level. This right shoulder is deeper in behind you. The second thing is the arm with your left hand and left arm being flat as one. The reason why we want to do this is that we want to discourage an impact position that requires a flipping motion. If your left wrist is cupped at the top, to square the face through impact, you have to be very flipped with your hands. You can't rotate the left arm. If you do rotate at all, the ball just goes hard left. So the ball going hard left isn't a good thing for you with iron shots. Obviously not with any shot at all. So we want that left wrist, left arm flat at the top, so when you get back to impact it can be flat at impact as well. So those two things are the first two things to do. The next thing from there is we need to do a combination of bracing with your left leg, left side through the downswing and the impact zone, obviously into the follow through as well, and then we need to get your hands to come in and be later coming in, so we're going to hold the load, which somewhat happens naturally. It's not something that we've actually tried to do because it happens so much naturally. You've never been at a point where we've had to push you to do that. And my point is it's never been overdone. Once we've got this going on the left side bracing, we can then start to rotate your arms more, which is one thing that we've talked about last lesson, trying to get your arms rotating flatter out on the way through, in the follow through to get the club turning down. So that's the order. I'm just going to show you here. Obviously this movement back here on the right side of your left side of the screen over here, your head's moving back off the ball too much. That's okay though. I'm not worried about that. You watch when you go for the ball, it's not so bad. The cool thing about this drill on the left is, this is something that I'd like you to do a bit more of. We talked about this last lesson as well. Looking at the drill on the left here right now, we can see how well when you swing through your left side braces. And this position here is not all we're after with your knees. They're way too close together. And that's something this other drill is going to be doing better for you. When the club comes down through though, left leg stops here, everything moves on through. Now your hands are still flipping here too much. One of the other reasons why they're flipping too much is because of the height of your body. Your center of mass here, middle of your body tends to raise up a little bit, which we can get better at. We can get that to stay more over the ground. Okay, but one thing that really is good is how much better your leg work is. Working through together. So by flattening out the top of your backswing, this backswing's a little bit too high, left wrist's a bit too cupped. By flattening that out, it makes it much easier to stay down through it. You're encouraged to stay down through the shot. You're encouraged to stay down through it means you're not going to flip as much. If you have a flatter backswing, you need to rotate your left arm and your arms in general more through impact. The more you rotate your arms, the less your hands have to flip. The more your arms don't rotate, the more your arms stall, especially left arm. When it stalls, it's just going to have the left hand flip automatically. So, order of things to change. Backswing, we need to get the right side turning back deeper and more into your right hip. 2, we need to get the left hand, left wrist flatter at the top. 3, we need to get the left side bracing more coming through impact. 4, we need to keep your body lower through impact, have your arms rotating more through impact. If the ball goes left from here, which it may do, then we can start having the club being more lagged coming into impact, which is going to get the hands less flipped post impact as well. Okay, so just back to this drill on the right hand side, finishing up. This is a 5-step drill. 1 was set up, 2 was getting your weight balanced into your right foot only, left tippy toe, 3, backswing and stop, 4, step the left foot out. Okay, now this is probably the most powerful we've managed to have your golf swing look. This position here looks really, really powerful. And this is a drill that I'd like you to do because of what it encourages you to achieve dynamically. This can be done at home in the backyard or wherever it is you have space. You can just jump out there and grab a club and do a bunch of this drill because it's really encouraging your body to do the things that we want it to do. We have some separation between your chest and your hips. There's going to be which is going to create more speed. We can see down moving through. There's not any raising up. It's actually a little bit dropped, stays level, then turns up in the follow through. Now your left foot has planted a little bit too far open. You know, if we had that left foot squared on here, we would do better. But even so, though, this position here is so good. It's so strong there, so wide. Looks like you can actually generate some power coming down through. Hands are still a little bit flipped, but not as flipped as they normally are. Okay, so that drill is good for your body. Then we want to overall work on those other 5 things we've been talking about within your swing. So I hope this paints a picture for you and gives you an idea of how you're going to achieve your results. I know that you want to try and get more lag coming down, but the lag isn't the first thing. It's not, you know, it needs to be in its right order. There's other things that need to come first, because if you go for lag first, I know it's there, it needs to be done, but if you go for lag first, it's going to make your progress stunted because you're just going to get blocked. You're going to do some other things coming in that will actually be much more negative for your game in the long run. I know you've played some good rounds recently and some average rounds recently, but I'm pretty sure you can feel yourself making progress. Good luck with the practice, Al. Thanks for coming down as always. Bye, mate.